The animal world you thought you knew is about to be flipped by the raw, brutal, and mind-blowing top 10 hidden beneath real nature. The Ultimate Wildlife unleashes truths that are fierce, wild, and astonishing. An instant eye-stopper for anyone who scrolls past. The Ultimate Wildlife.
Animals with DNA most similar to humans. Even though humans are regarded as the most evolutionarily advanced creatures, the truth is that our genetic structure shares an incredible similarity with a wide variety of animals. This shared DNA helps scientists understand how the human body works, our evolutionary origins, and even the various diseases humans face today. Today, we will introduce you to the top 10 animals with the closest DNA to humans, along with deep insights into why they are far more important to human studies than you might think. Number 10. Pigs. Pigs are one of the mammals that interest scientists the most. Beyond their strikingly human-like physiology, including circulatory patterns, skin, internal organs, and metabolism, their DNA is so similar to ours that it has led to the development of xenotransplantation, or cross-species organ transplantation. The pig-to-human heart transplant experiments in recent years are a prime example of the significance of this genetic similarity. Additionally, pigs respond to many hormones and medications just like humans do, making research into heart disease, metabolic disorders, diabetes, and dermatology much more accurate and efficient when using pigs as biomedical models. Number 9. Cows. Although cows are cloven-hoofed animals that seem completely unrelated to us, at the genetic level, certain genes are arranged in a remarkably human-like manner. Scientists discovered that parts of the bovine genome structure are closer to humans than even some mammals that physically resemble us more. Cows are used to study human genetic diseases such as immune system disorders, infections, and tissue degeneration because their metabolism and many gene expressions mimic our own. Furthermore, they play a vital role in agrobiological research, such as breeding, disease resistance, and meat quality, which helps us better understand the evolution of genes related to environmental survival. Number 8. Dogs. Dogs are animals that have evolved alongside humans for over 15,000 years. This long history of cohabitation has led to similarities in behavior, hormones, and even the genes that regulate many diseases. Consequently, canine DNA is studied in detail to understand cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and neurological disorders. The distinct advantage of dogs is their incredibly high genetic diversity resulting from human selective breeding. This allows scientists to clearly map the connections between genes and specific traits, genotype-phenotype. Moreover, a dog's communication behavior and ability to read human facial expressions and emotions provide evidence that both species share similar brain functions in certain areas, positioning them as excellent models for human psychological studies. Number 7. Mice, rats. Similarity approximately 85% to 90%. Mice and rats have been the world's #1 laboratory animals for decades. The key secret lies in their genetic system, which is highly similar to humans, particularly regarding disease-controlling genes, drug responses, and the functions of vital organs like the liver, heart, and nervous system. In addition to their genetic similarity, rodents have short lifespans, allowing researchers to track disease progression and multi-generational gene transmission rapidly. They are also easy to genetically modify at specific points, knockout, knock-in models, making them indispensable for studying cancer, Alzheimer's, allergies, diabetes, and testing vaccines or new medications. Most importantly, scientists have found that many mutations occurring in humans manifest in highly similar ways in mice, making them accurate stand-ins for humans in biomedical experiments. Number 6. Old World monkeys, e.g. baboons. Similarity nearly 93%. Old World monkeys are a group of primates native to Africa and Asia, including baboons, rhesus macaques, manicocs, and proboscis monkeys. They split from the human evolutionary line quite a long time ago, but they still retain a vast amount of the core genetic structure shared with humans, especially genes related to the brain, reproductive system, and immune system. One key significance of Old World monkeys is their complex social behavior, such as hierarchies, relationship negotiation, and diverse vocal communication. These traits offer crucial clues for studying the origins of human social behavior. Furthermore, Old World monkeys help researchers understand human illnesses because they share many identical molecular receptors, making them susceptible to the same viruses and immune diseases, such as HIV, herpes viruses, influenza, and certain neurological disorders. While not as closely related as the great apes, their genetic and physiological similarities make them a cornerstone database for human molecular research.
Number 5. Gibbons. Similarity, 96%. Gibbons are small, agile lesser apes that diverged from the human lineage the earliest among the ape groups. Yet, their DNA remains up to 96% identical to ours. Not only that, gibbons are among the few animal species that practice monogamy, closely mirroring human family structures in certain cultures. The standout feature of the gibbon is its highly mutable and frequently rearranging genome. Scientists study this to understand the evolution of human chromosomes and the origins of genetic disorders, such as Down syndrome or chromosomal division anomalies. Gibbons also share several brain structures with humans, particularly areas associated with motor balance, singing, and vocal recognition. This is fascinating because gibbons are one of the few animals whose melodic calls closely resemble human singing.
Number 4. Orangutans. Similarity, 96.9%. The orangutan is the only great ape native to Asia and possesses an exceptionally high level of intelligence, particularly in tool use, spatial memory, and forward planning. With a DNA similarity reaching 96.9%, scientists view the orangutan's physiology and certain brain regions as relatively close to the primitive human archetype, providing deep insights into the early evolutionary stages of the human species. Research shows that orangutans can learn to use various tools, using sticks to open seeds, leaves as umbrellas or drinking cups, and even building multi-layered shelters from foliage. These behaviors have genetic roots that reflect their similarity to humans. Orangutans also possess nuanced emotions, form deep bonds with their offspring, and learn heavily through observation, making them an excellent model for studying human intelligence and shared empathy.
Number 3. Gorillas.
Gorillas are among the great apes closest to humans in both DNA and physical traits. They have highly developed brain structures, the capacity to learn sign language, use basic tools, and form complex social networks. Importantly, the genes related to muscle power, the nervous system, and physical anatomy in gorillas are incredibly close to ours. This helps researchers understand human muscle development, tissue repair, and the evolution of human body size. Gorillas also display empathy, protectiveness over their families, and planning daily activities. These serve as models for studying high-level cognitive functions such as decision-making and long-term memory. This profound genetic and behavioral overlap makes the gorilla one of the clearest mirrors reflecting human nature.
Number 2. Bonobos. Similarity from 98.98% to 98.88%. Bonobos are famous for their peaceful nature, high empathy, and their tendency to resolve stressful conflicts through peaceful means. This stands in stark contrast to the aggressive behaviors found in some human societies, earning bonobos the title of the gentle representatives of the human evolutionary lineage. Sharing roughly 98.88% of our DNA, bonobos are instrumental in helping scientists understand emotional development, social communication, and nonviolent leadership. They demonstrate tool use, vocal discrimination, symbol comprehension, and even altruism, helping others with no direct benefit, which is rare in the animal kingdom. Consequently, they are used to study human brain structures associated with empathy and behavioral control, such as the prefrontal cortex.
Number 1. Chimpanzees. The chimpanzee is our closest living relative on Earth genetically, sharing up to 99% of our DNA. This makes them the primary benchmark scientists use to unravel the mysteries of human evolution. Chimpanzees possess remarkable intelligence. They use an array of tools, such as twigs to fish for termites, stones to crack open nuts, or creating sponges from leaves to drink water. These behaviors mirror human analytical thinking and experiential learning. Additionally, chimpanzees possess a skeletal structure similar to humans and a highly complex social system. They possess an extraordinary capacity for vocal and body language communication, as well as an exceptional short-term memory, which some studies have found to be even faster than a human's. With similarities across all levels, genes, brain, behavior, and emotion, the chimpanzee serves as an evolutionary window, helping us understand what sets humans apart from other animals and what we shared since diverging from a common ancestor 6 to 7 million years ago.